Hello. I'd like to share some insights about the female healing practice and about the cultivation of energy. In the Tao, the Taoist masters knew for thousands of years that there are two forces in the universe, and they called these forces pure yin and pure yang. And when we manifest into a physical form, we also hold two forces within ourselves. We have yin and a yang energy within ourselves. So, in order to cultivate more life force energy, and we also need to work with these two forces. We can also say positive and negative energies. So the first part in the Tao is actually that we work on that we become aware of our emotions. Because this is the biggest hindrance of any development on our spiritual path, that we sometimes suppress our feelings or just say, okay, that's how I am, without really going into it and understanding why we are like that, or why we are so mad about someone or something, like that. So this is the first part in the Tao, and it's a very, very important part. And we start this with the 6 healing sounds, that we learn to connect more with our organ energy, because in the Tao we believe that our negative feelings are definitely also connected with our organ energy. So this part is very connected with self-healing, because in the Tao we believe that when we are living too long in the negativity, it makes us sick. And we have to find a balance, a state of balance between our emotions. So negative is not necessarily bad, and positive is also not necessarily good, but the important part is that we find a balance between these two forces. And then they have also like an attraction, and that these energies we can cultivate. But as long as we live in just very one-sided, then we cannot really go into a spiritual practice. This is the energetic part. The second part is about health. So through the physical exercise that we do, or sometimes we're also aware as women that we have certain issues, for instance in our sexual organs, like maybe we have like menstrual cramps or discomfort or something that is like painful and unpleasant. However, since in our society many women encounter similar or same problems, we have already thought that this is normal, and we like to share our discomfort with others. Oh, today I have headache, because I get my mens and all this. However, from the Taoist point of view, this is not healthy. So there is already an imbalance in our system that shows us through these side effects. And we want to balance it. And the same is for men. So men, they can also have some kind of problems in their sexual organs, which they try to like avoid, to don't connect with it, forget about it, And but when we become more aware, we realize that maybe we could be better, or maybe we could be better in that, and we just don't take it for granted that this is just a given thing and we have to live with it. So that is a very strong aspect in the Tao, that we learn to heal our sexuality, and that can also take time. Sometimes it can really take time. It really needs a lot of effort, and also going back and restarting again until we have transformed that part within ourselves, so that the energy can flow and that we can increase the level of life force in our body. Because in the Tao we say that the women, especially through the menstruation, they lose most of their energy when the menstruation is not balanced. they may lose most of their life force energy through this, and also, of course, through giving birth. And we can control it and we can transform it. And that is actually what I teach in the female healing practice, to help women to reconnect with themselves and learn to transform whatever they have experienced, and transform it and live in the now. Because this is also very much about the Tao, to live in the now. And you have to live in a way with every cell of your body in the now. And don't hold old issues in your sexual organs that you actually would like to get rid of, but you don't know how. And also you don't have the courage to step into it and go into that practice. But I know that the female healing practice and also the male cultivation is really the tool to transform whatever we have brought into this life. So I hope you understand this, and I wish you good luck, and I hope to see you one day.